Have you ever believed in the power of love, in the wonders that sacrifice can bring? And perhaps, is it true that sometimes real wisdom lies in the most unexpected places, in our elders, in the life experiences that time has forged? Join me as we step into a deeply moving ancient tale, a story of filial piety, of wisdom that transcends time, and how a brave act can change an entire kingdom. While listening to this story, we'll also expand our English vocabulary together and practice using words in the most natural way. This will be the perfect combination for you to learn life lessons while simultaneously improving your English skills. Stay with us until the end of the video to immerse yourself in this inspiring narrative. A cruel decree and a heart's choice. Once upon a time, in a secluded village, nestled on a mountain slope, lived a poor young man named Isamu. He shared a small house with his elderly mother. They survived by working on their tiny piece of land. Life was hard but peaceful, and they found joy in each other's company. However, their serene life was soon overshadowed by a dark decree. The emperor of the land, a cruel and unkind ruler, announced that all elderly people in his kingdom would be sentenced to death. He believed the elderly contributed nothing to society and were merely a burden. This news spread fear and sorrow across the land. No one dared to speak against the emperor's orders. Isamu was devastated. His mother was his world, his guiding light who had supported him through thick and thin. Torn between love for his mother and the emperor's brutal edict, Isamu faced an impossible choice. But his heart made the decision. He could not betray his mother, no matter the consequences. Her life meant more to him than his allegiance to a merciless emperor. The mountain journey and boundless motherly love. The next morning, before the emperor's soldiers could arrive, Isamu decided to take his mother into the mountains. He remembered a long-abandoned hut he had once seen during his travels. Though far from ideal, it was better than letting her fall into the emperor's hands. Carrying his frail mother on his back, Isamu climbed the steep and rugged mountain path. The journey was exhausting, but Isamu was determined to protect her. Unknown to him, his mother was quietly breaking off small tree branches and dropping them along the way. She feared her son might lose his way back home. When they finally reached the hut at dusk, Isamu prepared a resting place for his mother with leaves and made her as comfortable as possible. As he bid her goodbye, tears welled in her eyes. In a trembling voice, she said, "Follow the branches I left behind to find your way back home safely, my son." Isamu turned around, and his gaze fell on his mother's hands, scratched and bruised from breaking the branches. Despite her own suffering, her love for him had never wavered. Overwhelmed, he broke down in tears. Leaving her was the hardest thing he had ever done, but it was their only chance for survival. The emperor's impossible task and wisdom from the mountain depths. Every day, Isamu climbed the mountain to bring his mother food and supplies, all while continuing his farm work in the village. He did this tirelessly, risking everything to care for her. One day, the emperor issued a new decree. His subjects must make a rope out of ashes, a task that seemed utterly impossible. The villagers were baffled, and despair swept through the community. Isamu shared this challenge with his mother during one of his visits. After pondering for a while, his mother said, "Make a rope out of straw first, then lay it on a flat stone and burn it slowly on a windless night. The straw will burn away, but the ashes will retain the shape of the rope." Following her instructions, Isamu created a perfect ash rope and presented it to the emperor's soldiers the next day. News of his success reached the emperor, who summoned Isamu to his court. The emperor, astonished by the ingenious solution, asked, "How did you achieve this impossible task?" Caught in the moment, Isamu confessed the truth. He revealed that his elderly mother had provided the wisdom to complete the task, and that he had hidden her away despite the emperor's orders. the emperor's change of heart, and a timeless lesson. Expecting punishment, Isamu bowed his head, waiting for the emperor's judgment. But instead of anger, the emperor was moved. "Isamu," he said, "your love for your mother surpasses even your fear of me. I once thought the elderly were a burden, but today I see how much we can learn from their wisdom. Those who love and care for their parents are the true treasures of my kingdom." With newfound insight, the emperor abolished his cruel decrees and pledged to govern with compassion and respect for all. He introduced policies to honor and support the elderly, recognizing their invaluable contributions to society. Today, we've learned new words and sentence structures through this story. Remember that learning English can be a lot of fun when you practice regularly. So, keep listening, learning, and growing. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this story to let us know how it inspired you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story, where we'll continue learning together.